Hi friends, so in the earlier section we have seen how you can compare two files by using diff, sdiff and vimdiff. Okay, so now let's move forward and let's see how you can compare or transfer two files over the network within two different type of OS. They can be same type also and they can be different types. So in my example, I will show you how you can transfer the file from Windows to Linux, okay, or Linux to Windows. So the first thing you have is command line clients. Okay, so you have three command line clients specifically. So first one is SFTP. So basically it is an extension for SSH and it transfers the file using TLS layer. Okay, transport layer security protocol. Okay, now next one is we have FTP, which is very old and it uses TCP IP network for transferring the files and it is less secure, so you should not use this FTP. And the third and most reliable we have is SCP, and it is most popular among all the CLI clients. So basically, it uses SSH to authenticate between the system and encrypt data and transfer over there. Okay. Now, for connecting to SSH in our earlier section, we have configured how you can enable SSH connection from your local host to your Windows VM or Linux VM. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So how you can do that? So for enabling SSH, so first, if you are, so I am using Oracle VirtualBox Manager for connecting to my VM. So how you can make sure that your local VM is reachable to your Ubuntu VM? So for that, you need to make changes on your Ubuntu VMbox Manager. So you need to go to settings, then need to go to networks, and it will be by default NAT. So ensure to change it to bridge adapter, okay, so that it will be reachable from your local workstation to your VM. And the another, of course, you can enable the shared copy clipboard to bidirectional drag and drop also, okay. Now, if you want to use the SCP thing, so how you can do that? So the syntax is SCP, then the username and at the rate source machine IP of the source thing, and then the destination thing. Okay, so we'll understand this when we will be on our demo. And that was for CLI clients. Now, if you want for graphical user clients, so we have CyberDuck, FileZilla, and WinSCP, and we will learn about and we will see the example of WinSCP in our lecture. Okay, so now let's move on our Windows VM and let's see how you can transfer the file from Windows to Linux VM. Okay, I will open my command prompt as admin on my from source workstation. I will run it as admin. Okay, suppose, so I will type SCP to see if it is installed or not. So it is installed, that's why it's showing various options. If it is not installed, then you might have to install it. So we have installed putty earlier, so it has installed SCP client for us. Okay, if it is not found, that you can use OpenSSH client or putty to install it by them. Okay, now for transferring the file, we can use SSH. So here it comes the local server. So I'm already on my local server and I'm already authenticated. That's why I had admin privilege. So what I will do, I will give a local path from here. So I will type C, then I will give temp, and then I have one file demo.pdf. I will tell you here. So I have demo.pdf in my C temp, okay, but it's not on my desktop of Ubuntu VM. Let me unlock it for you. Okay, so I don't have here. I have only this secret one or .txt, secret root.txt. So I have this one. If I want to transfer, how can I transfer? So this sorry, is it will be SCP, not SSH. SCP, then our local path. Now the user name of our Ubuntu VM. So for me it was DevOps. So how you can find it? You can enter who am I command. So if you will use who am I, it will give you your username. Okay. So who am I, then at the rate your IP address. So how you can get the IP address for that? In if you are using Ubuntu, you can press IPADDR command. So it will give you the options if you have enabled bridge adapter, and this is my IP. So I will copy it So if I will paste right icon, it will paste it me for you. Now if you want to paste it, so where you want to paste it, so on my root folder, go to my home folder, then go to DevOps folder, my user folder, then inside it paste it in my desktop. Okay, now if I will hit enter, oh sorry, it should be SCP. So if I will hit enter, it came to the next line. Let's see. Okay, now it is asking for my password. So I will give the password of my VM. So basically it has enabled SSH connection for you. That's why if it has detected the Linux feature that if I am entering the password, it will not show your password. It's not on Windows environment now. Okay. So if I have entered my password. If I will hit enter, now it is showing you the real time coverage, what was the speed and how much time it took. So now it is saying that it was successful. Now if I will go back on my this one, if I will minimize this, you can see my demo.pdf is there. If I will try to find the properties, it is 8 point something 4 megabytes. Okay. All right. Now it has modified 12:35 p.m. and the time is there. Okay, now how you can copy from destination to server. So by using SCP you can't do that. So if you want to copy from Linux VM to this machine, so how you can do this? So you need to go on your Ubuntu VM and then you need to use SCP here. So SCP, then if you want to go to home, then DevOps, then desktop, then secret1.txt, then here you need to destination server name. So in my case it's Windows, so what I will do, I will give my username and everything else, then password, and it will ask for my password, right? So there is no way that on this from the same host you can copy paste to and fro via SCP. So if you want to copy it from here, so you need to give source here, and from destination you need to give from there. Okay, hope you understood the concept of SCP. Okay, now let's understand the graphical user interface via WinSCP. So how I can do that? I will exit the terminal now. Now I have closed my command prompt. Now I don't have WinSCP installed, so I am going to illustrate on how you can transfer the file by using GUI. And we have various options: CyberDuck, FileZilla, and WinSCP. And in this lecture, I will make you understand what's its WinSCP, how it is work. So I will install WinSCP download. I will search for it. I'm on here. I will go here and I will install it. So it is installing. I will open it. I will install for all user. I will provide yes. It's just a click procedure. So I will go ahead next, next, and next. Install. Okay, it's done. I will remove this one and I will ask for launch WinSCP. Now I have my this one. Now what I want to do, I can use either SFTP or SCP. So both uses SSH. So I will use SCP. I will give the client name as my IP address of my Linux VM. Okay. And in the username, I will give DevOps. If you want to provide password here, you can provide here. Okay. I will hit login. It has searched for the host and it has found. I will click on accept. Now in here, I'm there. So here is my demo folder. Okay. And inside my home, I am on my desktop. So here it is my okay. So so in the CLI we had one restriction that you cannot copy. If you are making connection from SCP from here to there, you cannot do that unless you want to log in to the SCP here also. But in here it's just drag and drop. So if I want to drag and drop here from here, so I will just type okay. So it's just copying the files. Okay, so now it has copied. If I will move to my temp folder, So it, you can see that it has copied the file. Now if I will delete the temp secret root.txt file from here, and also let me delete demo.pdf from here. So if I want to copy this, if I want to copy these two to here, so how I can do that? So it's still saying secret do and demo. So you can press on refresh. You can see it's gone. Now if you want to do that, so either you can select these two by, so I press shift and then I can drag and drop. So they will it will be copied. Now if I will move to my this one, you can see it's copied. Okay, so hope you have understood the concept behind the CLI thing for copying the files over network within the different host, and also we have illustrated how you can copy the file using graphical user interface. So in our example we have shown example of WinSCP. Okay, so hope you are clear with this. Now let's meet in the next module. So yeah, that's it for this lecture. Till then, take care.